Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets. And today we're going to be looking at the last beer sent to me from Stronzo from Stronzo Brewing Company. So yeah, it's the last beer from Stronzo that you can get currently, and this is the Stronzo Butler's Choice Imperial Porter, which is one of the beers that's made for the specialty stores. It's an 8%, an Imperial Porter, as I said, from Stronzo, brewed at Amager. Says here it's brewed with Maris pale malt, Munich malt, amber malt, chocolate malt, black malt, flaked oats, East Kent Golding hops, yeast and water. Basically got a story here on the back about it's hard work being a butler, hence the name Butler's Choice, and it's real nice after work, like sitting, relaxing, and drinking a big as Imperial Porter, a big, nice porter. Says it has tastes of espresso, woody notes, oaky notes, roasted malt, something like that, balanced bitterness, and it's really good. It's a liquid meal, they say. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. Don't know why they say oaky flavors, because it's not been brewed with oak or aged at oak, but we'll see. Let's get it cracked open, see how the Stronzo Butler's Choice is. I can get it open. This lame ass bottle opener. Let's get it poured. Oh, it's not completely black. So there it is in the snifter. It's not completely pitch black. It's close. It's got a little bit of a reddish brown tinge on the bottom of the glass. Other than that, it looks black on camera, I'm sure. It's 2-finger, nice, tan head, small bubbles. Looks like a pretty nice porter actually. So let's check out the aroma. Yeah, definitely get that kind of coffee espresso note, which is quite nice. Yeah. That's kind of the thing that jumps out at you most, and maybe I like the almost milky kind of character, even though there isn't lactose in here. Roasted malt. I definitely like the espresso coffee, definitely, and then some light dark fruits. Maybe a touch of like a dark kind of breadiness, light sugary note. And when you really get your notes in there, you actually do smell a little bit of alcohol. You get a little bit of a phenol character, just slightly. But other than that, it smells very alright. A little bit of a dark chocolatey aroma. A little bit of licorice maybe too. It's probably from the black malts. It smells fairly nice though. Kind of a muted aroma still. It's not like in your face, but yeah, let's give it a taste. Should be kind of okay. Cheers, guys. Well, the oats has given a pretty solid mouthfeel, definitely. Actually the body on it is medium. It's not completely full, but it's got a nice, silky kind of tightly creamy mouthfeel, which I'm guessing is from the oats. Little bit of bitterness, a little bit of kind of chalky feel to it too. Flavor in there is the coffee. I wouldn't say espresso in the flavor though. It's more of just coffee, generic kind of coffee flavor, along with some dark chocolate notes, roasted malt, a little bit of brown sugar. Yeah, touch of dark fruit. The dark fruit isn't that dominant. Bitterness is kind of okay. It's not too bitter. It's got a quite nice lingering aftertaste of roasted malt and coffee, but then again you get a little bit of that chalky feel, which it's okay, but yeah, could have been without it. That might be because I got a little bit of yeast in here. It's got this dark fruity kind of character to it too, but it's on the lighter side. But definitely tastes like a porter because it's got that pretty hefty roast backbone, but it still has a solid amount of sweetness to back it up. This is pretty good, actually. This is pretty tasty. Actually, so far the best ones from Stronzo have been the ones that's been made for the specialty stores, except the Walrus Punch. I was kind of disappointed at that, especially considering the hop varieties in there, but this is pretty tasty. So, I mean, so far, from all the series I've had, I would say the ones that is worth checking out from Stronzo is the Butler's Choice Red Frickin' Ale and the Golden Santa. The others you can find other alternatives to, but That's the one I would pick up. And they're pretty cheap too. You can get them like for 2 bottles for 40 kronas, a lot of them in the supermarkets. But there you can't get these, unfortunately. I'm gonna give it a 76. It's a pretty tasty porter. Not really up there with an 80. I would have liked a little bit of more mouthfeel and a medium kind of body to it. Even though it's silky smooth, it actually kind of feels lightly watery, just slightly. But still, it's a pretty tasty porter. I mean, you can't taste the 8% alcohol at all. Drinks kind of well, quite well. So definitely worth picking up if you can get it. So yeah, I'd say go for the Butler's Choice, Red Frickin' Ale, and Golden Santa if you get Stronzo beers. So yeah, guys, that's it for this beer review. Remember to let me know what you think of the Stronzo Butler's Choice. If you've had it, the Imperial Porter. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. And I'm going to say cheers, guys. And I'm going to see you in another beer review.